Good morning everybody, hope you're all well. The wind here today is absolutely ferocious. I got woken up about 3 times through the night, so I had a really terrible night's sleep. I think it's currently at about 70 kilometers an hour.
I've just gone into that spare room and the windows are whistling. The traditional wooden ones, we've had to screw them down so they don't flap because all the latches are just full of lead paint and they don't work.
Yeah, and it's the kind of wind that you can hear it coming from a distance. You can hear it moving through the village like Mexican wave style.
Honest,
And then by the time it hits the house, it's absolutely battering it, isn't it?
Just slaps it. We've looked outside of our neighbour, where the hardcore bed is, that neighbour on that side. There's a lot of metal sheeting in front of his house. Half of it's in the road already.
We haven't been outside yet. We're kind of anticipating that the little mini greenhouse will have suffered. Most definitely.
It's either suffered and ripped or is completely in a different country by now.
But we are praying for them baby fruit trees. Yeah. Absolutely praying. They seem to look alright, but we definitely at some point today are going to have to run outside and protect them because we got some minuses on the forecast. And we did want to get out last night, but we had a mean old thunderstorm last night.
Angry thunderstorm.
Yeah, I really don't know what it is, but the weather seems to be getting more intense. I don't remember ever experiencing the intensity of the storms and the wind in the first year that we were here.
I mean, they were big and like angry,
yeah,
but
not to this level. And the last few thunderstorms of summer last year, I was running and taking cover in the basement. And normally I'm stood outside in the storm, taking videos, trying to show my family the true depth of the thunder.
It never captures the real thing.
But the intensity of those thunderstorms, it was the thunder that was the scariest. It would rattle through the house and it would shake the walls and the ceilings.
Yeah. All the traditional windows were shaking. And the
plaster falling off the ceilings.
Yeah.
And the same with the wind. The intensity of this wind. It really knocks you for 6. And I don't think we ever understood how much of an impact the weather would have on our daily life, on our daily routine, because the wind can stop us from going outside for days just because it is so unpleasant to be out there.
Just beats you to death, doesn't it?
Yeah, clinging onto trees for dear life. The storms, they can stop you from doing anything because
it just turns into a bog swamp, doesn't it?
Yeah, for days you can't go out because it's even difficult to walk in the mud. And yeah.
And when it's too hot as well. So it's like one extreme to the other all the time.
Well, I think nobody really minds about the intense heat. It's all the other intensities that come with it.
With the damage, yeah.
So, yeah, we definitely got to run outside at some point and save these baby trees. We currently have no electric. We assume because the power cables are just going absolutely ballistic. So I don't know how long we're going to be without electric.
But we'll keep you posted, and it's going to be an interesting one today, isn't it? After bringing the plants in and realising the second greenhouse is now destroyed, Nish has been going through our seed store and we've brought all the ones in that was outside under the cold frame to protect him. The leaks all survived at the back there, no damage. So what we're doing now, Nish?
I'm sticking on the jars, what they are, when to plant them, germination rate and how long they last.
And some of these seeds are from our storage from years ago and some of them are new.
Well, yeah, all the ones in here are from years ago, but we know that these ones are
viable
because we've got radish coming up. We've had kale come up. Spinach we haven't had any luck with yet. I don't know why, but I do know they're viable because they're the ones that Stefan planted. Yeah, so I'm just updating these ones.
Good.
So it's been a little while. We honestly haven't really done a great deal today. We've both been creating content. Mark's uploading a video to go live on YouTube tomorrow, and I made a reel for Instagram. But honestly, I think we've just used today as an excuse to have a bit of a rest. The wind is still going strong, but it has calmed a little, so we're going to brave it. And the plan is to stick some stakes around the baby trees and just basically shrink wrap them and hope and pray that that provides them a little bit of warmth. Because they're so freshly transplanted, we're worried that they just won't be able to cope with the minus temperatures. And we had no idea that these minus temperatures were creeping up on us. We thought we were in the all clear. We thought we were into spring, but no. And when we was travelling back from Pavikeni yesterday, we noticed there was a fair few gardens that had blankets out over their crops. So we took that as a sign of we need to take care of them. So all the other seedlings are back indoors where they started, but at least they're safe. So we're going to go brave it outside and see how we get on. It doesn't look too pretty, but it is only a temporary fix, and hopefully we'll be able to remove it in the next 2 days when the temperatures start picking up again. So the idea behind it is that it acts a little bit like a greenhouse and just keeps them temperatures inside a little bit warmer than they are outside, or at least that's what we hope. If it looks stupid but it works, is it really stupid? We don't know. So I really don't know how this happens. I started prepping our tea, roast dinner, at 3 p.m. today because we've been eating really late and I was trying to get us in a good habit. And as you can see, it's dark outside. So it must be 8 o'clock at least. These light nights are throwing me off. So with that, we're going to love you and leave you, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Lekker Nish.